Well, good evening, race fans. Welcome to my next wreck. We're at Richmond tonight for the final race.
All clear. Push now. Okay, Frank. We've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, buddy. I should have known you were going to chime in there. Final race of the IndyCar season for the K5 League. And, it's like I've said for the last few weeks. Oh, we got cloud cover. That might help us a little bit. Just looking for a finish here.
The leader has just done a
Just want to finish the
zero
down.
80.
That's all.
P6. You're currently
18.5.
0.51 off the pace.
And that's going to be it, guys. That's like, holy shit. That is a full second slower than practice times. See if we can nip a little bit off it here. Oh, come on, man. Invalid lap? We hit the wall. So, that's crap. But, you know, back to the field's probably better for us anyway. Anyway, we'll catch you guys on the grid. Oh, wait. Before we go grid up, let's take the over-under. I plan on pitting on lap 83 to 84 and 166 and 167. So, do I crash out before or after? The over-under on my second fuel stop. I'm hoping that it's after, but it's probably before. Anyway, we'll catch you on the grid.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck, everybody. As you can see, I still have a little bit of a tremor in the wheel, but it's not as bad. What I found is there's actually a setting for static weight.
101. The air temp is 83 Fahrenheit. P14.
Thank you, Jim. So yeah.
We need to follow car number 09.
That's what is fixing that. I did notice, though, that when I put
Okay, Frank, stay calm,
the
focus.
static weight on it, it kind of lost some of the sensitivity, so I'll have to mess with those settings. But it's letting me out of my pit box now without holding me, so I don't want to fire up the Moza app and mess with it before the race. So that's where we're sitting there. We do have cars behind us, but we are the last of the qualified cars, which is just magnificent. I know I boffed qualifying. I overdrove every corner through qualifying, so it is of my own doing, but short field tonight. Short field. I think we only have 18. Let me see. 17 in the field this evening. Very short field for championship night. The running is between a Leighton and Warren, and I think a Leighton has enough of a lead that it's gonna take an early crash on his part and Warren to win, I think, for Warren to take the championship from him. Just say hi to Rick real quick. Rick out-qualified us by 50 thousandths.
Go, go, go.
On the board. I think everybody's just going to start out nice and easy. It's track is a little bit warmer than practice sessions were. And it's kind of tearing the tires up a little more.
P13.
And with it being so aero sensitive, we're just going to try to watch the right front. Like I said during Qual, we'll get Joe by us. Joe's got usually has really good pace.
The leader has just done an 18.
Inside clear.
P14.
So Rick is on a fuel strategy. He's going to try to break this thing down into one stop. We're running 250 laps here this evening, and you can stretch your fuel to 125 laps, you kind of got her licked. We are not. We're going to do a 2-stopper and break the race into 3 sections.
That was 18.92. That's your quickest lap in this
83
session.
and 1/3 laps each. Actually, we'll do 84 and then an 83. And our last one should be good to go. So
that's your fastest lap. The guy ahead's
that's
last lap
our
time is
strategy if we go
18.43.
green.
The guy behind
And
is
if the
just
car stays healthy.
18.44.
I don't know why I didn't go down into 3rd there. I need to be shifting down into 3rd. Stay down in this bottom groove. It does hold a bit more grip. See if we can loosen this car up just a little bit with the weight jacker. There we go, rotating a little better off the corner. So just finishing. Not going to push up. You know, I mean, I might be able to drive this car a little bit harder right now, but I'm not going to. Because I'm pretty sure I can still see the lead.
You've just done a 18.40. That's your best lap in this session.
18.4, and my best in practice was 17.201, but that was on an 88-degree track. So cloud cover's cooling the track off just a little bit for us,
That lap time was
and we're going to be rolling into
18.54.
evening. So let's just look to hang on and maybe be quick in the last run. Oh, I need to check my brake bias. Okay, brake bias is good.
That lap was a 18.
I took it, I evened the brake bias out a little bit. I was having a bit of difficulty getting it to rotate, and this seems like a really good spot. About 52-ish.
The gap to King behind is now
Settings in
0.65.
the car. Oh, tiny loose moment coming out of 2. We got to watch that. And we have to watch getting on the throttle too soon in the center too, because they'll ship us to the wall. All right, we need to tighten her back up again.
That last lap was a 18.73.
Almost touched the line a little bit there.
Your last lap time was a 18.76.
Don't want to touch the line. It's never a good thing in these cars. I think Nick King is going to want bias. Pull up high and let him know he's got the option if he wants it. Go for it, man. You're hunting.
15th place.
As it looks right now, it looks like Rick might be the only one on a one-stop strategy. Get Colton on bias. Go ahead, Colton.
Still there, stay with them. Hold your line, bottom clear.
B16, that lap was a 18.90.
So easier into the corner, Vincent. Easier into the corner. Especially in 3 and 4, because I can use the curve of the front stretch.
You've just done a 19.08.
It's a better runoff in the corner. So back up the corner a little bit. Car land. Get on the throttle. And spin it as we leave the corner. So what's happening with you guys lately? Hell of a week at the in the old elementary school this week. Valentine's Day. And if I'm being 100% honest with you, the sugar hangover in these children was real today, man. It's real, Jim. I'm telling you. We had some very odd behaviors going on today. Yesterday, too.
You've just done a 18.80.
Had a little one. She's a first grader, and she decided to go try to flip off the 4th grade boys and try to kick them in the nuts at recess yesterday. You gotta wonder sometimes, you know? Anyway, focus up, Vincent. Let's get to driving. Then need to keep focus.
The gap in front is now 1.35.
Try not to be 20 laps down when the sun goes down, right? We are on 8-time Earth rotation. So we have gone about an hour of actual in-sim daylight. That was too early on the gas, and we don't want to pack the wall. Nick King looks like he's blinking a little bit. Now what we can hope for is that Ryan and the gang
Your last lap time was at 18.
start to burn off their stuff a little bit. I'm going to give that one more try before I move the weight jacket.
You've just done a 18.66.
So we're not falling off a lot. And I do need to be less stompy on the throttle, I know that.
That was a 18.61.
All right.
That lap time was 18.63. The gap to King in front is now 1.44. The lap time was at 18.79.
I don't know why I went to 5th there. I should have just wrapped it out. 4th. All right. And a second. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here, guys.
The gap to King ahead is now 1.43. That last lap was at 18.83. Full course caution.
All right. Got something going on. Lap 31. We'll check it out.
We're under caution. It's closed.
See
Pace
what's
car is
up.
out.
Oh,
Line up single file behind car number 08.
All right. So 31. We'll get that written down, and I'll get my pre-race Tootsie
Pits are
Rolls
open.
in so that we're all square with the universe. See you on the green. I needed that not to go a lap down. That's why I needed that shit.
Yeah, I think I just had a little too much wheel in it. Too much throttle.
Let's check the tires out. Yikes. Holy shit, dude. That right front is getting
Green,
abused.
green, green, let's go. The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.
Inside, watch it.
14th.
We'll get Colton by.
Inside.
I'm coming out on new ARB settings. Take it easy for a lap or two and give these things a try. With a little bit of adjustability in the car for later in the run, I think. Maybe.
50.
That's the line out of 2 you need. It's a little bit straighter. So much more
Track
difficult to
temps
focus
increasing. It's now 103 Fahrenheit.
on all the tiny little details about your lap when you're trying to, like, I'm constantly trying to do like the fuel math and like mindful of everybody around me and all this other crap. And there's nobody really around me right now, but I mean, you get what I'm saying, don't you? It's just, I get nervous in the race.
That was a 18.55 P15.
I forget to do the things I need to do to feel how the car is going to be.
Right there.
The gap to Keeley behind is increasing. It's now 3.0 seconds.
Uh-oh. Nick's got his blink going on.
Your lap time was 18.73.
Starting to pitch it a little sideways, braking on entry, and I don't want to do that. Didn't hit third gear there, because I'm an idiot. Come on, man. Get your stuff together. Let's go. You're finishing this tonight.
That lap was a
So
18.87.
flip the heat off real quick.
The gap to King ahead is increasing. It's now 0.90. That lap time was 19.00.
Sorry, Joe.
The gap to King in front is now 0.86.
So the ARB settings that I came out on for this second stint are 2-3, 8 jacker to 0 to start. I don't want to run that line. That's not how I want to come out of 2. All the power pointing straight, edging towards the wall. Not straight towards the wall. That would be perpendicular. Look at me in my math terms.
The gap to King ahead is now 1.
Been browsing Masters programs, see what I want to do.
That was a.
And I know I'm too old.
168.
And I don't want to take the time with it, but a Masters in physics would be really cool. Like, I already have 2.5 years of a 4-year degree under my belt for physics, so, I mean, it would be nice to kind of put that feather in my cap, but I think
The gap to King
where I'm going to end up is curriculum instruction and design.
We want the lucky dog position.
Is where I'm going to end up for this one. And maybe if I go back for another Masters, then we might do something more chemistry or physics based. Chemistry is probably by far my weakest of the sciences. I mean, I understand it, but I don't have like an in-depth knowledge. No, I like at all. Like, to call my knowledge of chemistry in depth would be a disservice to chemistry.
The gap to King ahead is now 0.76.
So, I know enough chemistry to do the physics for it. That's about it.
The lap time was at 18.67. That lap time was 18.77.
Kept it in 4th again. Don't need to be doing that.
Gap to King ahead is now 0.95.
Dan up in 11th, 3 seconds ahead of us. He's having a decent night.
That was at 18.66.
Thanks, Jim. That's where we need to be running, buddy. Nope. Do not do that, bitch. Do not do that, please.
The gap to King ahead is increasing.
Move that
It's
AR,
now
rear ARB
1.00.
back to... See if that keeps the ass end under it a little bit better. We are slow and we're being caught by the leader, Gavin. Gavin is leading us.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 99 Fahrenheit. B15.
That was about the craziest net code blink out that I've ever seen. He drugged the wall all the way down the straightaway on his blink out.
That lap was at 18.82. just done a 19.00.
That's below a 19. It's got to be, right?
Outside.
Yep, I'll get around you, Nick.
Too high.
Roger that, buddy. Thank you, sir. We did it as quickly as we could. I wasn't paying attention to you. I was paying attention to my time, which is not a good idea.
King is getting closer. The gap's come down to 0.45. V14.
So Nick will be a buddy and slow Gavin down a little bit. He won't, because that's not respectful racing, and that's just not his thing.
The gap to Klein in front is now 3.3 seconds. That last lap was a
I know, we'll try to close it.
18.64.
Track temperature's coming down a little bit. Sun's off it.
The gap to King behind is now 1.06. That was a 18.60.
Busy looking at the relative. Gotta run the damn line.
Fourteenth. The gap to King behind is now 1.45.
Well, that was weird.
That lap was a
I don't know if the camera caught that or not, but there was a car right in front of us. It just like skipped out of the wall for some reason.
The gap to King behind is now 0.83.
We're steady at 120 frames. Latency at 133. Quality's at 100. So I don't think we're blinking.
Just done a 18.50.
Oh no, Dan dropped. That sucks, man. I'm sorry, Dan. That sucks.
You've just done a 18.48.
Track's picking up a little bit. Let's push it.
V13, the gap to King behind is now 1.07. That lap time was 18.47.
Okay, it doesn't look like the leaders are catching us too quickly anymore. They will if we keep dropping her in a second, though.
Your lap times are improving. This is good.
Yep, it is, Jim. Thank you. Dan's back. That's good.
The gap to King behind is now 1.05. Your lap time was 18.54.
Shaking out my hands. Oh, one thing that happened this week is I went into the doctor about my sinuses finally, and turns out got a sinus infection. Been on the pills for a bit. Actually started producing some stuff, and my head feels better, so yay for that. I got some feeling back in my hands. Freshen them up a bit, shake them out. Pull my shoulders a tad.
That was a 18.94. That lap was a 18.52.
+2 on the weight jacker. See what that does for us out of 3 and 4, out of 4 I mean, into 3 and out of 4. I'm not getting it to hold down close enough to the line like I like it. Gonna have to give up a little speed, I think.
The gap to King behind is increasing. It's
We're
now
50 laps in.
0.77.
I think we just go to the end of fuel now that we've got that 30 lap buffer. We may try to stretch it. I don't know. Dan made it back out on track. Trooper, thanks for being out here, man. Fucking blows that you got disconnected though.
You've just done a 18.60.
18.6 I think is gonna be just fine. I'd like to see 18.4s.
That lap time was 18.52.
Track continues to cool down slowly.
The gap to King behind is now 0.84. Your lap time was
Gavin has been in the pit.
Car bottom. We're inside.
Thanks, Dan. Down to 1.9 to Matthias.
P12. That last lap was a 18.56.
Thank you, Jim. We have Nick King behind us.
You've just done a 18.61.
And Gavin behind him. Make it weird, Gavin.
That That lap time.
Car inside. Clear low. Inside. You're clear low.
Small
Good
check
job.
up there so we didn't plow the wall. Pack the wall at Indy night. And Gavin's got to hustle because Ryan is a half a second behind us now.
B13.
He does not want to go another lap down. I'm assuming that he's already won. Well, we know he's won because he's blue to us. So, haha. Maths. Okay, we're going to give Ryan the bottom line here. The next couple of corners, just so he knows.
That lap was a 18.60 car low. The gap to King ahead is increasing. It's now
Clear down low.
Yeah, dude, I'll get you by as best I can.
okay, Frank. We're in the lucky dog position. Let's push hard to keep it.
Caution. I need a caution. I want a caution. I want one bad.
That was a
I want a caution
19.12.
super bad right now. Super bad. Please. Please, caution. Please. I don't think we're going to get one, though. And before we got into all that, like being past and stuff, I was going to mention, like, this league's just a great place for racing, man. Like, a lot of green flag laps here.
B12. The gap to
Inside. Clear down low.
It'll be interesting to see what the tires are after this full fuel run. Track's just a tiny bit
Your last
hotter.
lap time was at 18.
I don't think like we feel like we've been pushing the car too hard. I mean, I'm trying to keep it within reason and
The gap to King
not
ahead
push
is now
things to where, you know, we might end
1.70.
up loose and into the goddamn wall backwards or some shit.
You've just done a 18.61. The lap time was at 18.68. The gap to Keeley behind is now 10 seconds.
Oh! Oh, no!
B11.
Oh, no. We're going to go ahead and roll that back. We're going to try to roll that back. Lap 112.
Now 1.24.
I think Chris just took barrels out trying to make the corner on pit entry. It's tough. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. We're going to have to get it really checked up before we hit the apron. What Nick has us doing this evening is we're pitting on the apron into 3. We've got to enter on the apron. It's going to save us a lot of grief for having slow cars on the track.
That was a 18.75.
Falling off, Jim. We're falling off, but
The gap to Klein ahead is now 1.51.
catching the guys little by little.
10th position.
Damn it, overdrove it. All right, Leighton. Bottom side for you here.
was 18.80.
Low side. Clear low.
Get you by, buddy. Not gonna keep you behind me until Logan catches you.
The gap to Klein in front is now 1.60.
So, you know, Leighton's running that entry into 3 kind of like I want to run it. A little bit lower entry, and then you can just use
The
that
gap
stuff.
to
And
Keeling
then
behind is
into
now 8.3
more
seconds.
higher entry and try to get the car to turn down mid-corner.
Car inside. Bottom clear.
We'll let Warren know that we're running the high side. He can get on by if he needs to. And he needs to.
That was 19.30.
Inside.
There you go,
Inside
buddy.
clear.
I don't need to be in second. I need to finish this damn race.
The gap to Klein ahead is now 2.00.
We're now up to 7 on the weight jacker.
Your lap time was 18.62. Okay, Frank, you're reeling. Klein in. The gap is now 1.29.
We're not going to get him before we have to pit, though. Jim.
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Thanks, Jim. I don't know why I left it in 4th right there. I have no idea, sir. No idea. Okay, so now we're down to 3/4 of a second to Matthias, because he's letting the leaders on by.
That's half distance. That lap time was 18.90.
All right, we're coming in next time
The
by.
gap to Klein in front is now 0.76.
Oh, Nick King disconnected. Well, that is a pisser.
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 95 Fahrenheit. Look out for the pit speed limit.
Very careful into pit road.
We think we'll need to stop again.
Auto set my ass. You just fill this thing up,
Box
dude.
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Thank you. Had me paranoid I was being held there for a second, fellas.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line.
Outside. You're clear high.
Oh, shit. Go.
Go. 13th place.
Now 13th, and I think there's only like 14 people left out here. But I suppose
That lap was at 18.77.
somebody has to run in last place. It might as well be me.
The gap in front is now 4.8. 12. You've just done a 18.51. The leader, Carlisle, is pitting. Okay, Frank, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Yeah, so Leighton said he hadn't practiced the pit yet. I think it was a Leighton that said
The
that.
gap to Keeley behind is increasing. It's now 8.5.
I hope he got in and out okay.
You're gaining on this car. The gap is 2.4.
Overdriving it because I'm not paying attention. Just focus on your marks, man. Damn it.
That lap was a 18.34. P11. Your last lap time was at 18.52.
Nick,
The gap
who's
to
in front
Klein
of Warren,
behind is now 2.4 seconds.
and he's gone long to lead some laps. Little bonus points for him. And that first caution, if those front two cars wouldn't have, or would have come into the
Just
pits,
done a 18.56.
I was going to stay out and lead a lap, just to say I did.
Inside. Hold your line.
The gap to Klein behind is now 2.
Low side. A clear low. Good job.
Well, Warren, we're running with you for a little bit.
Lap time was 18.73. The guy behind is just
For a little
done
bit, I got something figured out here.
18.16.
We'll see how it holds out.
P11. The leader's pitting now. That lap was a 18.42.
So that must mean Nick is in. Oh, do not slip this thing.
The gap to Klein behind is now 1.42.
See, when I was passing Nick on the high side there, it was a little sketchy coming out of 2 because there's no room if you're on the top side. Shit gets pretty narrow pretty quick.
There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. You've just done a 18.31.
High side.
Get by you, Rick. Thank you, sir.
Clear outside.
I appreciate that, man. Oh, stay out of the wall.
The gap to Klein behind is now 1.22.
We pass Matthias. Head itched. Missed my shift. My head itched. My friggin' hair, man. It's getting caught in my backpack straps now. It's one of them things, I guess. Finally getting long enough.
That last lap was a 18.59. The gap gap to Klein behind is now 1.
Our fastest lap was lap 146. That's funny. So right now, what we're doing is we're hoping for a caution to come out and kind of save us on our fuel situation right now, or else we do have to make another green run, stop if we don't get a caution. So nobody wants that to happen.
That last
but it
lap was
might.
at 18.42. The gap to Klein behind is now 1.11. You've just done a 18.30.
See, that's the type of times we should have been running the whole race there, Jim. Sorry about that, buddy.
That was a 18.44.
Not second. Come on, man. Pay attention. I got to looking at the relative and things because I'm starting to get excited. I'm starting to see white names, which means they're on my lap. Which means those are spots for position. I can't believe we've hung out with Warren for so long, man. I cannot believe it. Like, I expected him to just kind of check out, but he's probably, he might be stretching his fuel a bit, going a little bit slower, and that's why I'm keeping up.
That lap time was
And there we go.
18.41.
How bad did you fuck it up that time? Let's hope it's not too bad. It doesn't feel like I took the front wing off, so.
The gap to Klein behind is now 1.63.
Thank you, Jim. 2.6 in front, 1.6 to the back. Go ahead and get Logan by us.
You've just done a 18.41. The gap to
Inside, watch it. We're inside.
last lap time was at 18.23.
Damn, dude. Hauling ass now. Hauling ass, Jim. Thank you.
The gap to Klein behind is now 2.2 seconds. That lap was at 18.18. That's your best lap in the session.
Hey, Rick. He's either on fuel or he is injured, and I would imagine it's fuel. Rick was talking about doing the old one-stopper and That caution hit him just about right. 30 laps is a lot less to stretch.
That lap was a 18.22. The gap to Klein.
So what's that put him at? That puts him at about 220. So he's going to split her into two 110 runs probably. It's just still stretching a bit, but not nearly as far. Just had a bar pop up on the bottom of my screen. I don't know what that was about. The track is cooling down, and
Pace car's out.
do.
Line up single file behind car number 95. Pace car is out. Pits are closed. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 91 Fahrenheit. Pace car's coming in this lap.
Should I? All right, we're coming back to get the green again. We took the wave around. You just saw that. I was thinking, like, hang way back and just crank this thing up around the corner and charge the field like an asshole because I'm the last one in line.
P10.
But no, you can't do that. No matter how fun it
Frank,
sounds.
you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 0.94. Your lap time was 18.13. Your lap time was at 18.24.
Car outside.
The leader's just
Thank you, Matthias.
17.
Clear high, keep it up.
P10. That lap time was 18.32.
Thanks, Jim. That was a big skip. That's a big skip. What's going on? Small dip in frame rate.
You've just done a 18.36.
Back up.
That lap was a 18.09. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Thanks, Jim. Trying to hustle her a bit.
That was a
Oh, no.
18.12. Got a full course caution. Watch out.
I'm sorry about that, Matthias. Oh shit, don't blow up your car. Alright, so we checked up for Rick. Matthias was behind us, and he kind of pulled an us, I think. I really hope he didn't end up into the wall. But that's the caution we're waiting for. We're on the lead lap, and now we go get fresh shit, and we're good to the end. That's working. This is working, people.
Look out for the pit speed limit. We'll fill you to the end.
Damn right you will.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Pack and full, Jim. Jim, I took off the auto. I took off the auto, Jim. I took it off. Jim. Why am I only sitting with 13 fucking gallons in this car right now, Jim?
Full course yellow.
I gotta figure that out. Gotta figure it out, man. And when I blame Jim for it, you know, I mean, it's me. Like, I am controlling Jim, and I understand that. I don't want people to think that, like, listen to this asshole, he'll put the blame on anything but himself. No, I understand. I did that. So I need to figure that shit out. They gave us 70 laps out of 60, and we have 66 to go. So... we'll say it's 183. Go from there. All right.
Green flag.
I'm gonna show tits roll in. There you go.
Just done a 17.80. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. The guy behind has just done a 18.00. That's your fastest lap today.
There we
the
go.
guy ahead has just posted a 18.00.
Dipped into the 17s finally. Really, what I think our situation is here is we just gotta hope that these guys fall off and the leaders don't wrap around to get us.
Your lap time was 17.95.
I think Nick's trying to just get some clean air out from behind Joe in the corner.
done a 18.07.
A little better on those last tires, I'd say, for a better run. Much longer run.
Your last lap time was a
So damn near 3 times.
18.31.
We got twice the tread left on the right front. Just too aggressive into the corners early on, I think.
Last lap was a 18.12.
That'll do, Jim. That'll do, buddy.
That lap time was 18.17.
The thing with me, like, riding up here in 10th is I feel bad for the people, like, right in front of me. Because, I mean, it's got to make them feel just slow as shit, dude. Like, Nick's probably going, like, what the hell is wrong with this car? Frank is keeping up with us. I got to figure some shit out. That's kind of where I go with it in my mind. I'm just like, sorry. Sorry, I'm going to run behind you for a little bit and quite possibly pass you, and I apologize for that as well.
That was 18.17.
Alright, now we're losing them.
The gap ahead is now 0.84.
Focus up a little bit. Sun's not too bad, but it is a minor annoyance right now.
That lap was a 18.07. That lap time was 18.23.
Put 2 more in the weight jacker and see if we can't get it to rotate a bit. Oh, you know what else? We're going to go down 1 on the front
That
bar.
was 18.21.
There, she's hooking. Take those 2 off the weight jacker again.
That lap was at 18.33.
Feels like we have good rotation coming off the corner, but we're going to have to watch that. Make sure we don't snap it loose. Got to back up the corner. Stop. Stop being excited that you're running up here with Joe, Nick, and Warren. And just run your line, man. Track's going to cool down. It'll come to you. You're hanging. Hanging. You have one lap to the person behind you and 8/10 to the person in front. So you're fine. Just run it.
The lap time was at 18.12. The gap in front is now 1.01.
Yeah, I'm losing him, Jim. I know that, but top 10.
You've just done a 18.18.
What do we have? 36 to go this time by. 36 to go this time by, folks. 36 to go.
The gap in front is now 1.10.
Looks like we have a storm front rolling in over the track.
1.28.
Everybody's excited for the new Iracing update for the new season coming up. They're putting in rain. And the only thing I can hope for is that it's modulated a bit more than like the Forza Monsoons. Because if you've ever played Forza Motorsport games, it's there's like no in between usually. It's either an absolute hurricane or bright and sunny.
That was a 18.28. The gap ahead is now 1.50.
I guess hurricane or monsoon, right? Like, I think there's a difference there. The hurricane is a tropical storm and has categories, and monsoons don't.
You've just done a 18.28.
Yep. Do not break free on me, sir.
You've just done a 18.27.
Used to be an 18-0 there, Jim. Let's try to get 18-0s out of this pig. Track temperature's down to 88. Oh, that's comfy, I think, right?
The gap in front is now 1.39.
I'd lay down on that for a nap. One thing that I had to train my brain to do was when I'm going along the front straight is don't look at the wall. That red and white flashing is going to lure you in, man. Do not look at the wall. Just be confident that you're kind of close to it.
That was a 18.13.
I look at the wall and I will miss
The
turn
gap in front is
one
now
every time.
1.09.
Got a little bit of congestion happening up here. And we have the championship leaders side by side.
18.36.
It's first and second place in the championship points right in front of us.
Your last lap time was at
And I'm not sure that there are enough cars in the race this evening for Leighton to place low enough for Warren to win. That's still kind of cool to see both of those
Your lap
guys
time
racing
was
right in front of us in the final race,
18.38.
and we're late in the race too. Almost packed the wall on that, didn't we?
1.08.
23 to go this time across the stripe. All right, let's get up there and see what we can do. Which is nothing, because I'm probably going to burn up my stuff trying to get there, but oh well. Rotate, man. Rotate.
Your lap time was at 18.22. The gap in front is now 0.70. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 87 Fahrenheit.
Put 3 in the weight jacker. See if we can get her to rotate off the corner a bit. Feels like it a bit. I don't know if that was net coder or not. Leighton caught the wall a tad. That feels better. Of course, I was late on the throttle, but it feels better.
That lap time was 18.26.
See now, if we do get an opportunity to pass a Leighton, we need to use a bit of caution. Like I said, he's the championship leader. And last thing we want to do is ruin his run. But also, he really wants to hold on to every place he can too, so I understand it. Go get him if we can, though.
That lap was at 18.29.
Outside, be careful. Clear up high.
All right. That didn't work.
Just done at 18.21.
Still there, hold on. Still there, hold your line. They're still there. Still there. Still there. Clear up top. There, outside.
P9.
Clear outside.
We got him. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. Yeah, we got him. We made a pass. We made a legit pass. In this series, gotta shake my hands out because
That lap time was 18.22.
because reasons and to go. Let's hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. you might not only get a finish, but you might get a top 10 and a lead lapper. It's like the triple crown here for the back of the Packers, man. To run with these guys and actually finish on the lead lap and in the top 10 is an accomplishment. And the guys that run up there, I don't think that they feel like it is, but for the people in the back of the pack, man, it is. It's a thing to accomplish. It's too much on the weight jacker.
That was 18.53. E9. Come on, Frank. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
I know, Jim. I know. Let's go get him.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.32.
Oh, we are catching him. I don't think we got the time.
Front is now 1.23.
I don't think we have the time, but we are catching Colton. Pack the wall again, and you're gonna fucking ruin your car, man.
2 to go. You've got 1 gallon left.
Ah, I need another 10, Colton. I need another 10 laps.
White flag, last lap.
Good race, good win.
No!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No! 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 What happened? Oh my God!
Fun. Good win.
Oh my God! What happened?
It's
What happened? I don't know what happened. It broke free. It broke free. So close, man. So close. Oh my God. Well, you know what? We'll cut in the caution footage. Technically, I finished, right? It's a top 10. I think there were only like 12 cars in the field. Yeah. 12 cars in the field, but that's classic though, right? That is classic me. Let's go ahead and watch that. Because and I know what it was. I was trying to catch Colton, and I was trying too hard, and the car was on empty, and yep. Oh my God, at least I didn't get up in front of a Leighton. Classic. That is classic me. I can never not fuck it up, man. So, yeah, I think we're in the midgets for the next season, and we have the GR86 24 at Road Atlanta coming up on March 9th. So I hope to get into some official races in between then, but you never know. I always say that, but it never happens. So, all right, hope you liked it.